Look how dirty your blue Yaris is.
That's pretty dirty.
Yes.
It's not as dirty as this car though, is it? Say hello to the latest episode of Cannibal Cars. Let's get you the money shot real quick. Ta-da! Will it run? So yeah, where to start? It's a 300D, so it's a 3-litre diesel, which is cool, which means it'll probably be the shortest episode ever, because it'll probably just fire up with whatever diesel is in it from however long ago. No reg on it, but I do know it's a HIV reg, an old Limerick reg, and I'll put in a picture here. So yeah, the thing is just totally rotten, like, and I mean, like, it is rotten. It's been battered. That light was probably perfect before it got moved. I have a little short clip of a digger pulling this out of its forever home as well, which I'll also add in here. Tires are off, the beads absolutely hanging off. I think it has 4 flat tires. I will try and see if I can get all these to take air. Might try and ratchet strap this one to try and get a bit of air into it. Highly unlikely, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, if we get one to take air, I'd say it'll be a success. Rotten. So yeah, back to it being an original Limerick car. There's a Singland Motors Limerick. So yeah, pretty cool. It was obviously parked under a tree. Yeah, it's just general condition is rotten. Not too bad there. Holy moly, it is rotten. That tyre may take air. Look at the state of the back of this. Collapsed, folded in for transport, just in absolute ribbons. Apologies for the light, it's about to get dark here. I'm just doing a little bit of a walk around before we get stuck into it. Probably tomorrow or the next day over the weekend. But yeah, it is absolutely hanging. I see there's still lights there. I'll keep looking at the boot and stuff until we do the glove box lottery. Check this out. The Irish Deer Farmers Association. How cool is that? It is just entirely rotten. There's the actuator for the fuel flap. How cool is this? Listen to how, look at this door and car, and watch how well this door closes. Unbelievable. Alright, we've put this off long enough. Let's do the glove box lottery. Yikes. You're never finished finding a rand SH1T. Another Holy pitch up there. Bag budge. Oh yeah. Oh, those posh bastards. Arachno alarm. Come on, Chief, I got time. Please, please, Nazi war memorabilia. Watch this. Nope, definitely not. There you go. Right. Okay, let's do some landscaping first. Let's pull out some of this shite that we don't want to be looking at. Oh my god, is that actually... why is that stuck on? Oh, is it bolted through the floor? Or the seat? Looks like it. Bizarre. Also, that's pretty cool. Look, someone got some of the fabric and fixed up their seat, which is cool. It's a cool colour interior, like, in fairness. Yeah. There's a whole lot of shite in here. So yeah, it's cool that it's a manual. I'm gonna have to do a bit of cleaning before I enter. What's the back like? Mad. Yeah, it's just a cool colour interior. It's absolutely crawling with mould, and that it may have temporarily turned into a cat's house because that driver's window is no longer there. Yeah, it's a picture, isn't it? I don't think there's anything too interesting in it. Let's see about this. Cool. It's like it would, you know, it's like someone was using it yesterday. Crazy. Ashtrays are empty. Mad. Look at the door, right? Just closes away. Let's go around to this bad boy. Ooh. Hello. What are you? Oh yeah. Old cars and spiders. Alright. Nothing in there. Let's see what it's like underneath the floor. Ooh, old batteries. And no floor. Hello. Jesus Christ. Oh, some money. Check it out. It is, one sec, an Irish 5p, and the date is 1992. Pretty cool. How does that make it 32 years old? That's nuts. But yeah, this car is rotten. Look, is that an old... I don't know what that is. Mad. Ever ready batteries. They're actually light. There's nothing left in them. Rotted out. Nuts. Okay. Let's look at the glove box. Okay. Nothing in there. And there is absolutely nothing in our glove box, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing in there. Piece of an old ball. Let's check out in here. Nothing. Okay, fairly uneventful. We have no key, so we're going to be drilling out that, I reckon. Just for convenience, for getting this thing running if we can. Let's have a quick look under the seats. Looks like absolutely nothing under there either. Yeah, it's just fairly cleaned out. Yeah, all there. Pretty cool. Yeah, cool colour interior. Be class to see a clean version of this. I'd say it would look real nice. But yeah, you see again the doors, look. Closes like brand new. Insane. Yeah, when you look at the rest of the car, like. Right, we better try and pump up some tyres as well. So cue a time lapse. The good stuff, lads. Bit of GT85. So yeah, some of those look either missing or broken. So I'm gonna drown all the existing ones here and make sure then we've some chance of getting them off. Alright, I can't remember if I filmed looking into this. Oh, what's left of it? Oh, there is a spare wheel in here. Sweet. Okay. Jesus. Right. Okay. The actual wheel itself isn't in much better condition, but at least the tyre is still on the bead. So it's well used as well. Let's see if it'll hold a bit of air for us. You see in here? Yeah, that's just the floor, that's the ground out there. Crazy. Jesus, this car is destroyed. Okay, let's see. Alright, that's saying 30 psi, which is insane. Let's try the next one. 25 psi there. That is plenty. That's crazy, we've got 2 for 2 so far. Okay, back of that tyre is absolutely goose by the looks of it. I can see lumps of tyre and lumps of wire and stuff sticking out of it, so now we need 2 spares by the looks of things. Okie dokie. Let's see if this thing will take some air. It's fairly well clogged. Yeah, it took some wind, good enough, I think 20 psi. The back of that is an absolute ribbon, so that's probably loads. Okay. Four full wind bags under it, just to increase our chances of it moving when it does, or if it does start. It's a 300D mark, so I'm kind of taking it for granted. I haven't even checked to see is that engine free. I suppose now is a good time to do that. Alright, let's try and get this bonnet up or open or something. I think. Oh yeah, it's gone. I thought it was just going to be the skin. Yeah, it seems most of it is lifting up. Oh, Christ. Oh, no way. Check this out. Wow. Oh, that's a pity. Someone's looking for their egg somewhere. How cool is that? Wow. 4 eggs. Amazing.
Oh, little spuds, they look like little mini eggs.
4 little eggs. Yeah, they do look like mini eggs, yeah.
Oh yeah, they do.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
They look so.
Look, there's bits of fluff and fur and
Oh,
hair
look,
and everything
could
to
you
make
made
the
a lovely
nest.
bed for them.
It's cool, isn't it?
Ah,
Wait,
it's
wait,
great.
wait,
No,
wait,
it's too dirty, no?
Was it like
Okay.
that? Wait, if you cracked it open, would it be all dry, slimy stuff?
I don't know, because I don't know how all the eggs are. Yeah, pretty cool. Bird's nest, and just this general car is a bird's nest, so yeah, pretty cool. Alright, until daylight. Alright, time to blow the dirt off this thing before we go any further.
Now?
Okay, so there it is, the mighty million-mile engine. Just cleaned it all off, but you can see in there's loads of rust up through the intake, so I'm gonna pop that off and make sure that that's all clean as well. Let's see what's in here. Mad, the quality of older cars. That bolt just spun off, took the rust with it. It's all sound like it's crazy. Jesus, it's been a while since that was off. So yeah, look. Rats tried to eat their way through it at the start and give up. They wasn't like the taste of whatever it's made out of. That's good. At least there's a filter in it. None of that shite and rust got sucked up into it. So we'll take this off. Some Mercedes lover and always going to hate me for this, but grand. At least it's not going to be stuck in any of that stuff. Grand. Right, so the radiator is hanging off its mounts. It's looking like, yeah, it's sitting down on the fan, so that's not going to be good for anybody. Yeah, we'll be able to cable tie that out of the way enough to check everything and to keep it safe from blowing up everything else. Bone dry. Yeah, let's check is this engine free, so, and then after that we will drill out the ignition and we'll give it a shot of easy start and see if it turns. What have we got in terms of oil as well? I never checked that. Oh yeah, she's very full, very black. It's like fucking tar. Look. Alright, got it though. I'm okay with that. There's a little sight here, clear filter for the diesel as well. So this little guy, it looks filthy and broken there, I think. So yeah, we can check out all that as well when the time is right. Alright, the crank is a big sunk. The pulley is sunk, the bolt is in out of the way. I just couldn't be sacked going at that, so I'll try and turn it off the power steering pulley here. Yeah, she's free. There you go. Can you see that? It even feels like it has compression. Yeah. Either compression now or rusty belts. Ah no, there it is. You can hear the compression. It's lovely. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, I'll bring you in there just in case you couldn't see what I was talking about. So there you go, it is all working. Cool, happy days. So we're on to the next stage. So okay, so I removed a few bits, having a quick look, and the easiest way to get this ignition to turn is to just do it as if you were stealing it. So drive a screwdriver through the ignition barrel or a drill. We'll try the screwdriver first. If that works and it turns, happy days. If it doesn't, we'll drill it out. So yeah, let's see what happens. I have a feeling this is going to turn into a time lapse. Okay. Okay, so there's like a protective sheet on the outside that just snapped the top of the screwdriver. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's pretty strong. Okay, I'm gonna drill that out. All right, let's see what happens. Jesus Christ. That is pretty hard stuff, whatever it's made out of. Yeah, just shattered that drill bit instantly as well. Okay. Could be chopping up this dash yet, lads. Alright, grinder time. Alright. Let's see if this works in any way, shape or form. Okay, things got out of hand. Yeah, and the grinder was used a lot more. So now we have this. And that is our key. So let's see if our key turns on any lights. Fingers crossed. Oh. There you go. So it's showing us at half a tank. Will we chance the starter? It's also turning on our glow. Okay, we appear to have no signal to our starter. Alright. Okay. Well, we have an ignition going. I know I have a little vacuum switch here as well, and that cuts the diesel pump as far as I'm aware on these cars. So we can do something with that too. So all we really need for a diesel, can someone in the comments remind me? I just need the little power to the diesel pump, which is probably that guy, and then I just need to be able to crank the engine. That's about the size of it, isn't it? So yeah, we're getting there. Not too bad. Just a whole lot of grinders and drills and messing and ruining dashboards as well, which I'm sure you know at this stage I hate doing, but yeah, this car, even the dash is fairly ropey. There's a weather crack in it there. Yeah, this car is done for even before it runs. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the ignition. I've topped up the water and a few bits and pieces. I'm going to turn the starter with this trusty key, and I don't know, let's see what happens. I'm going to try and start it with whatever fuel or whatever is there, just to see will it run, because it's a Merc and it'll be pretty cool, and if it doesn't, then we'll help it a bit, I guess.
Dad, try and get in. It's open. It's open, Dad.
Okay, ignition on. Careful, I'll stand back a bit. Yeah, imagine that. Okay, it's still turning, which is good. I might take off the diesel filter here and add a bit of diesel to it and help it pull a bit of diesel in, maybe crack the injectors so that we get rid of any air that might be there and keep going. Okay, same deal. I just put a better battery in it. I still want to see if it'll start on really old diesel for the crack. Nice. No harm turning it over a bit anyway. Right. There's a little plunger here.
What?
Stand over this side now, look, or come in here beside me. This guy here. You can pump that and it pumps a bit of diesel.
This car okay? Diesel or petrol?
This car?
Yeah.
Diesel.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pumping diesel, alright.
Oh. Now that is
Yeah.
diesel-y.
Okay. One trip later. Okay, so we'll do the same thing, except we'll give it a shot of easy start first. So you can actually hear the Yaris taking a load when the glow plugs work, so stuff is working. So let's have another go, see what happens. Alright, it's pretty dead still. Might need to let that battery charge for a little bit. Okay, let that battery charge up a bit, so let's try it again. See what that does for us. That was pretty close to firing. She gave a cough. Let's see. Definitely not the right way to be doing this, but sure, look. I reckon if we get some diesel going to this, she's definitely going to start. This is absolutely the lazy way around it, but Okay, we call in the backups. A Yaris with a better battery. She's getting pretty close. Pretty close. So close. Right, I'm gonna have to get some diesel for this thing and stop messing around. I could be drawing any kind of shite into the injectors or anything. At least we know it's gonna run now by the sounds of it. Alright, let's take one last blast so before we have to call it quits again. Okay, it hasn't started yet, but the good news is it's making big oil pressure, so that's good. Just cranking over, the oil pressure is lifting right up, so excellent. Okay, right. We have to get this fuel issue sorted, so I need to crack the injectors, put clean diesel into that diesel filter and make sure it's getting up to the injectors before we move forward anymore, I think. Yep. Check this out. Cool bonus footage. Don't pay any attention to that little kids shanty town. You know what that means? It's a wide load coming, guys. And it's not that van. Here we go. Oh, look what it is. Cool. Whoa. Uprights for a wind turbine by the looks of it. Jesus. Anyway, where were we? So that's the diesel. Smells like varnish and there's loads of dirt and rust in it. Look at it. Full of rust and gunk and shite, and yeah, doesn't really smell like diesel anymore. So all I'm gonna do is techno car. Only the best for that, Mark. I'm gonna fill this up with fresh diesel and put it back on. I've cracked the injectors as well. I'm gonna turn until I see a bit of weight around there, tighten it up again and see will that be enough to get her to run for a bit. Let's find out. If you hear splashing, it's not me pouring diesel into Mother Earth off camera. Yeah, that's just me taking a piss, I promise. Okay, let's try that now. Let's see what happens now. Seems a lot more promising, so I don't know. Let's see. See what happens. Sounds like she might be half hydro locked almost. We'll give her another few minutes and see what happens. Promising stuff. One last quick shot. Camera battery's almost dead. Battery in the car is dead. Let's see. God damn it. Come on, you can do this. That's at least a fire up anyway. Not bad. Alright, let's call it quits. Alright, it's the next evening. I have taken off the feed from the tank. I've attached this line which is going into here. There's fresh diesel in that. That filter is still full of fresh diesel. I'm going to crack those injectors again once more and turn it over and just double check on that because I might have been a bit quick with it yesterday. I also realised without Keith here I'm tending to gloss over some of the details. So these diesel injectors, there's 5 of them because it's a 5-cylinder. So that pump has to pump the diesel up through this filter, or rather the other way around, and up through the head of it here and into those. And if I crack the top of the injector here, there's way more space for the diesel, way less resistance, so it can fly out faster, whereas otherwise it has to go through the tiny little injector holes in the nozzle of the injector. So that's what I'm doing. So look, I'm just gonna crack those, loosen them off like that, and now it should be way easier to get the diesel up to there. When I see it get wet around there, I know that diesel has made it all the way to the injector. I'll tighten them off again and we should have a supply of fresh diesel to the engine, and it give us the best possible scenario for getting it to start basically. So that's where we're at. Yeah, and not bad. No, Keith didn't even have to ask me a question there. It's possible that he just texted me and I thought to do this though. So you guys are on spectator mode again. You're going to tell me, is any diesel coming out of those lines? Well, anything yet? Oh, sweet. There you go. I wonder, did you catch that on camera? There is diesel out of all of them. So I'll tighten it up there real quick. Alright, let's see what she's about now. Give her an absolute load of that like last time. we'll set our throttle a little bit, taking advantage of it being stuck. Alright. Alright, we definitely need a better battery. I need to charge that one, and I may have to bring down the reinforcements to get this thing to bump over faster. Reinforcements have arrived. Look at the absolute size of that thing. It is such a tank. Anyway, the only catch is this will probably get the car to start, but we won't be able to hear it. Sounds like it's running already. Okay, let's take another stab at this. Oh, it's starting to get annoying now. Okay, I'll let it sit there for a while and charge. I'm going to try it without easy start as well, just to see. Probably makes a speck all different. Alright, we're almost out of daylight again. There you go. So, the whatchamacallit, the switch, the vacuum switch that kills the diesel pump, I closed that once and it just started and revved out like that. So we've been trying to start it with the diesel pump effectively being turned off this whole time. Derp. Probably should have googled that. Give myself 3 cuts in the hand in the space of a half a second trying to get the mini vice grips off that little vacuum switch. But she's a runner. Hopefully I didn't kill it doing that. Alright, let's unstick our throttle and see what happens this time. Holy hell. That vacuum straight. Unreal. Yeah, it's absolutely purring. Of course it's purring. It's a 300D, a W123 300D. Of course it's purring. Oh, it sounds so smooth as well. Happy days. I am pissing blood everywhere. Okay, let's clamp that switch closed again and see how she sounds. Unreal. Great result. Alright. That is nice and smooth. Hardly any blow by, as the Yankees call it. How good is that? Yeah, it turns out it's louder than the Defender. What a result! She ain't smoking either wherever the exhaust is coming out, but happy days. That is class. You gotta love a diesel Merc. Just want to see real quick, is it charging? Yeah. Wow, it's even charging. The alternator's still working and everything. Unbelievable. Alright, let's shut it down for tonight and tomorrow we'll see if it'll move. You know the drill, we're going to push the clutch in and it's just going to stay in, and yeah, we'll have to go rooting and tearing, but let's see what happens. Good job. Alrighty, so the last piece of this puzzle is we'll see will it move. Obviously, because this car is so absolutely destroyed, I'm not going to be killing myself now to get this moving. If there's wheels locked up or if the pedal goes to the floor, I'm calling it there. I'm just gonna, this thing is just really for its engine and gearbox really. So yeah, this could be over in 2 minutes or we may get stuck into it depending. So let's find out. So yeah, what I was doing here was you can see here I'm clamping off that little switch, and then I have what's left of the ignition there to turn it over. So let me sit you down, or completely droppy. Let me sit you down there somewhere and see what we can see. What can you see there? Yeah, just about. Alright. This is what's happening basically. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, there you go. It's got like full oil pressure. Water temp gauge is still working as well, so yeah, noble. She starts first touch, as you'd expect one of these cars too. So yeah, let's just pop these leads out of the way and just see if we can get it to move forward for a second. Okay, I'm going to set you up on this camera, or on this tripod I mean, and let's see if she'll move forwards. clutch pedal is solid stuff, like, so I am going to call it there. What's going to happen with this car is she's going to, the engine anyway, at least going to live on in another car. Who knows what kind of car that could be, no idea. But yeah, we're going to call it there. So see you for the next one. Is it going to be that one? Is it going to be something else over there? Is it going to be, can you see the Beetle? Ultra reliable 5-cylinder. I'll take that all day.